Merseyside at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants. Veteran kicker Graham Gano puts it on the tee. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the New Jersey native who played his college ball at Rutgers, it's Isaiah Pacheco. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's going to get this close to a 1st down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Chiefs 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That one good for 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Mahomes now to throw again. That is caught. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the 1st points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
throwing again. It's Mahomes. That ball's broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. Gonna bring up second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points. Mike, he got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them start to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. Got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball, and right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Third and goal. Mahomes. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Darius Alexander working his way into record the very first sack of his NFL career.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Trying to make a statement on this opening drive. Gonna go for it on fourth and goal.
Hey, 57, 57. Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. That's gonna be caught, and he's not gonna get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Draft. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Easy a pick six as you'll ever get. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And that is incomplete. See if that comes back to bite them a bit later on in this one. As for now, it remains a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This fielded at about the 9. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. game closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Drew Tranquill up to make the tackle.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
Stark's going to throw here on second down. Get this into the hands of Neighbors. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, here comes Dark. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Giants first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the air again goes Dark. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. To the air once more is Dark. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Dark gonna throw it again. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throwing again, Dark. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Giants. That's his first touchdown of the new year. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He's got it, and the Giants move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll send the tight end in motion right. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Hey, 40, 30, 40. Yellow.
Patrick to throw. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he'll take it on in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Giants 7.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Wan'Dale Robinson Johnson, the one he was looking for that time. And it'll be third down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. His second touchdown of this first half. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
We are all square, 14 apiece to score as this one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, it's Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Mahomes now on second down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On first down, Dart. He has Hyatt complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
On second down, Dart. Nope, left side, that's Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Giants first down. First and 10 at the 29.
Here's Dart on first and 10. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Dart's going to throw here on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That is hot downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's taken in, and he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's first and goal.
That's another New York Giants. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
At the 5-yard line.
Ball right on the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's got it at the 3. And he's got another one. Touchdown, New York. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. 3 seconds, all that remained in this first half as that one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. First down throw, Mahomes moving to his right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 31-yard line.
To the air on second down. Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
That's good for a Giants.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play,
He works free, right side, and he will score. Jalen Hyatt, touchdown, Giants. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
it's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's going to tuck it and go.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. A rookie out of Penn State, Abdul Carter. He's into dropping for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. First and 10, here is Dart. He's got his man, that's Slayton, and they'll take this down inside 35. A gain of 18 for number 18, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing is Dart. Pulled in by Tracy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
And this is one of the downfalls to man coverage, Mike. Anytime the defender's eyes are so locked in on their responsibility, there's not a lot of guys with eyes on the quarterback. In this case, he escapes the pocket.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. Continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they had no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
And this one Sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Now Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. A toss left side, caught by his running back, and he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Out of the gun, 3rd down, it's Dart. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score again. Touchdown, New York. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Gano on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Giants 42, Chiefs 14.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked up by Bobby Okereke. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Dart on the run to the right. He keeps it himself, and he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. The throw is Dart. That'll be taken in by Scalaboo. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Dart. Forced to his right. Taking off. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Now a short one, caught by the tight end, Johnson. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Throwing. Dart. They try to work the screen with Scalaboo. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
At the Chiefs' 9-yard line.
Dart going to throw here on second down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Jackson Dart, touchdown, Giants. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
It's third and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup at 5, but it will keep the drive going. Now, Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Jalen.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
We'll look underneath here for Tracy. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. And he's going to have the Giants' first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To the air once more is Dart. And that's going to be incomplete. But now a marker comes flying in late behind the line of scrimmage. Might we get a roughing the passer call here? 1st and 10. To the air again goes Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Nabers. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Throwing again, Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches at the 24-yard line.
2nd and inches. Dart gonna throw it again. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
They'll try to run for it with Scalaboo. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though, yes. He's got it. That's a first down. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's another New York Giants. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. And he's in. Malik Nabers. Touchdown, New York. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
At their own 40-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Track 60.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Now he takes off. And he is out of bounds. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
That's good.
Generating explosive plays, whether it's through the air or on the ground, is the goal of every offense, Mike. But when you're able to generate those plays with your quarterback's legs, man, that's an element that makes these offenses hard to defend.
On 1st down, Dart. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down. At the Chiefs' 33.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. There's that man again. Another catch. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And the clock to stop was just under 30 seconds to go. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquill. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, KC. Well, the quarterback trying to find somebody open there, but that time, instead of finding his running back, it goes back the other way for a defensive score.
Mike, I think this is just one of those cases where the quarterback's just a little too casual with the throw. He kind of goes to his running back late on the check down. He never sees the defender until he's chasing him on his way for the touchdown.
To throw is Mahomes. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick 6, but add on a 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here's Dart. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Out of the gun, third down. It's dark. Open man is the tight end, Thomas Fidone. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. So it's a win for the Men in Blue.